kicker Jake Elliott ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You want some eggs too? Jeremiah, you want some eggs too? You want eggs too?
Fitzpatrick on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down throw for Fitzpatrick.
That's defense, baby.
Pressure too much this time. Down he goes. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Fitzpatrick. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Rolling to his right. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson there to make the grab. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's on you.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
They go play action with Hurts. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
On 2nd and 10, Fitzpatrick. There's
Come
McLaurin.
on,
What
bro.
a catch. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Here's Fitzpatrick. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 35 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, you mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
No, it wasn't. It was yesterday. Yeah. I don't know. I'll think about it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught. Touchdown. Chris Watkins, 36 yards. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Now we got to play defense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Oh, yeah.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts.
Oh, my God, bro. Come on.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. His throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. A give running right, Gibson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll run with Gibson.
I'm out of there.
Very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick taking it in from 2 yards out. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and run it here.
Keep him out of there.
Comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find out. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. And Sanders has got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. They've got his man complete. Touchdown. There's Watkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are back within a score. Oh, this is blocked. This is, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's at the 40, past the 20. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup. Dancing to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
A give to Gibson running right. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. On play action, Fitzpatrick. He's got it to Gibson. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he will find his man Samuel. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Fitzpatrick to throw it. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. Fitzpatrick now. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
On first down, Hurts. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Sly set to boot it. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
It's a second down run with Sanders.
Well, it's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for him a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That turned into a very well orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. Touchdown. Chris Watkins, 37 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. On 3rd down, it's Gibson. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he's stopped right around the 29. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go. It's Gibson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ball game. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make a play himself because they're just letting it happen to him right now.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 52 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And the lead is up to 15 now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll look to throw again. Going deep here for Watkins. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Fitzpatrick. Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Slide for the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Looking here for Smith downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Alex Singleton. The 20, 10, and it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up at 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Hurts will throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st down, Gibson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll go again with McKissick. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a 1st. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Fitzpatrick, a quick throw. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And Washington going to add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Troy Apke. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing here, Fitzpatrick. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. A huge play there for Washington.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding. And
this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Curtis.